Hey guys, here we are in round 5 of the Vintage League. It's Andy here, aka Montolio, and yeah, we are playing Blue Red Sprite Dragon Xerox. We're up against Oxy with Moxie, who has been doing real well with the Mono White Hate Bears list, and this should be a pretty tough match. They're more aggro than us. They do have Path to Exile as removal, so I mean, can't keep that one. This is a good one. We'll keep that. What do I want to put back here? I feel like Dak Faden is not phenomenal. Could steal a box. I suspect we could be wastelanding here. I think this is fine. I could Ancestral right now. I think I'm going to Ancestral right now. I don't see a reason not to. If we get a Mox, we'll feel pretty good about it because, you know, getting hit with... I'm going to get a basic here. Athalia could be rough if we get a Mox now, so I think that's worth it. We're going to get an island. Okay. Little bit punished there. We didn't find a red source, which would have allowed us to cast Arcanist, but I think that's okay. Another box. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Is this, okay, I'm going to misstep that one. Because this could disrupt them from playing an Archon. They've just got a Lotus. Okay. Wow. Not much I can do there. Just a really fast mana hand. Hopefully they don't have a lot of gas here. In the least, like if they cast something like an Archon, at least it's going to cost them their Lotus. And hopefully they don't have a Thalia to follow it up as well. Oh, we're playing against Workshops. Or some type of, this is not Workshops, but like some type of Hate Bear deck. Okay, that's fine. And here comes the Archon, or the Archon. Okay. That's pretty good. Thalia. Okay. Thalia is a lot better for us than Archon. Chalice. Okay. Wow. Look, what a hand by the opponent. I mean, that was really strong. I mean, yeah, I'm going to Wasteland here. Take them off their white source. We're under some pressure here, but ironically, just even playing a Dreadhorde Arcanist stonewalls their attack. Now we need to find a red source and quick. There is a Sapphire, but he's got a Chalice. So I think I'm going to bottom both of these. That's great. That is really lucky. Hopefully my opponent whiffs again here on land and allows us to get back into the game with Dreadhorde Arcanist. I'm actually going to tap the strip mine here, and the reason being is I don't want to get wastelanded off my strip mine and not be able to hold up force. Like I'm not sure exactly what they're playing here. I mean, it's a Hate Bears deck, but I like the ability of not getting knocked off Force of Will here. Um, I'm going to play this because I can actually Brazen Borrow or like Petty Theft one of the creatures that blocks me going for a double block here. So I think this is worth it. right? Because they are going to come in for a double block here and kill my Arcanist. Just no block. Okay. Well, we can time walk now, which is pretty good. Dave seems actually not terrible in this position. They didn't block last time. Will they block this time? Oh, they've conceded, I think. Okay, solid win. Like, considering how broken that turn one was, I feel like we came out of that one feeling pretty good. They are a Hate Bears deck. I don't really feel like we have a whole lot to offer here. Like, they come in with more, more swords. I feel like Narset is really not very good. Like, I feel like Pyroblast is terrible. You see, the thing is here is this is actually not the mono white Hate Bears deck. They are playing a Hate Bears deck, but of note they were playing a blue splash. And so the question is what is the blue splash for? I guess Narset just has a reasonable upside. Like Pyroblast is probably very mediocre. I could see a couple. Maybe we want a Shattering Spree. I don't feel like Tabernacle's really what I'm wanting to do. Let's try this. I mean, we've got some loose cards here for sure. Flusterstorm doesn't look great. Maybe we can get an STP or a Path to Exile with it. Obviously Pyroblast falls into the same category, Daze, Misdirection, but we do have Dak Fadens to be able to filter this. So I think it is reasonable to keep these those cards in based on that versus something like, Relic of Progenitus, which could draw us a card, but is otherwise going to be dead in the matchup, almost assuredly. Is this hand any good? I've got lands. I think it's reasonable. A turn one, powerful play could be bad for us, but Cavern seems good. Yeah, Thalia's something. I think I'm going to go get a basic island again. Cast a Mox. We can hold up Force of Negation here. Despite, I'm sure Force of Negation is probably a pretty poor card in this matchup. Well, let's see. They're tapping their Cavern, so they have... now, this could get something like, what's it called? A Spirit of the Labyrinth. Okay, Mom, I cannot stop. Yeah, Thorn, we're going to take the opportunity to counter Thorn while we've got the chance. We'll pitch a Flusterstorm, which is not likely to be great for us. Strip mine. I feel like I kind of want to take their Tundra away, Like, I guess Cavern is pretty good for their humans, but it doesn't cast their not like STPs and stuff like that. So I think I'm just going to preordain here. Let's take a look and see what we can find. I like these lands, but I don't think it's what I need right now. Force of Will is okay. I've got two cards. I'm going to not waste them. I'm going to make the decision not to do that. I'll give it a turn until my mana's untapped. Just on the off chance they cast a non-creature spell here. Like, yes, I could waste their cavern right now, but I don't think that accomplishes a whole lot in doing so, because I come off of Force of Will, and either way I can't really stop a creature. But if they cast a non-creature spell, it may be worth my time to not strip mine versus stripping and not having any option. Like, the likelihood I'm taking them off of a mana to cast one of their creatures is fairly low. Like, something like a Palace Jailer would be the only exception here that I can think of that's double white, where we really get it caught with our pants down. But turns out they had mana anyways, so Hull Breacher. Yeah, see, that is an example of why I did not do that. We'll try that. Hull Breacher will close this game out really fast on us. Sprite Dragon, yeah. I feel like what I need to do here is, I mean, they're hellbent. I'm going to flash in Brazen Borrower. Hope they start losing some mana crypt flips. We are exposing our volcanic here, which maybe is not correct to do in this situation. Okay, so this is kind of what we need. Like, if they're just attacking with Thalia here, I think that's good for us. No, they are coming in. Okay. So, with some luck here, we can get this Brazen Borrow in. Hopefully they don't pressure us any further. Like, hopefully it's just a land they have. But it's possible that they have like an STP in hand. And there's nothing I can do about that. Us winning, though, is fairly contingent on this Borrower staying around. Or they could have a Force of Will. And that would be a little bit of an error on my part, letting them have that Force of Will. In truth, there really was no reason this time not to strip mine. So I think that was an error on my part, because I've opened myself up to a situation where... Now, this is an awkward one. Because I think I'm going to hold up Force of Will here and just attack in. I still am winning this race. Hull Breacher also could be in their hand. The problem with my line here now is it's fraught with trouble on both ends, depending on what I do. In the sense that, once again, I am leaving my Volcanic exposed here, and Sprite Dragon may not have a better chance to get in than what it does right now. So I can't stop Hull Breacher anyways. I mean, I guess I can waste now and see what they do. Take them off that land. But if this is Hull Breacher, it's really bad for me. I mean, I can stop it, but... I was thinking Hull Breacher was uncounterable for a minute, which of course it's not. But we really don't want to get hit with a flash creature here. That could be rough for us. So I still think, look, our line is not amazing. We are giving up damage here, but if we can find a cantrip of some sort and get that Sprite Dragon going, like, I think we're not in the worst shape. You see, they lost the flip there. We are going tit for tat with them here. And the fact that they're just attacking me for 3 makes me feel better. Now, we still need to fade an STP or whatever it is they're trying to do that way, but... Okay, that is a really awkward draw. Not going to do anything here. We just got to hope they keep losing flips and that we draw into another blue source, like another blue spell. You know, something like a lightning bolt could blow this wide open. But we do need them to lose flips still, and they won that one, unfortunately. So we're a little bit behind here. Merfolk, yeah. So they do actually have the hull breacher. So I think we've lost this game. I mean, it's a bit unfortunate, but Dreadhorde Arcanist, ooh. So I attacked them down to 5. They lose the flip 2. I could put them to 1 with the Sprite Dragon. I just don't think it's worth it. I think what I'm going to do here, look, if they've got a hull breacher, there's nothing I can do about this. I think in this situation, I'm just opening up the vault here, and I'm putting myself in a position where I've got 2 blockers, and I'm attacking for 3. And you know, if they STP my my Brazen Borrower, I think that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I mean, yeah. So here's the hull breacher, and we can block the hull breacher. Well, I guess they can make an uncounter protection from whatever they choose. So let's see. The good news is that we have both a. Well, I guess they can make a pro red. So we'll see how they do it. Just coming with everything, eh? Well, that does not kill us. All right, let's see how it goes. Yeah, all right. It'd be very interesting to see how that worked out because they obviously didn't have an STP or a Path to Exile there. So we were going to get to untap. Even let's just say they killed the Borrower. We were going to get to untap, draw a card. Excuse me. I guess we wouldn't have been able to preordain because of the hull breacher. But anyways, hull breacher would have been problematic there. I was thinking that we were going to be able to attack him with the Arcanist and maybe draw into something that killed him. But unfortunately, we didn't get an opportunity to look with what came off top of our library. But there you go, guys. A nice 5-0. This deck really does feel clean. There you go. That's a look at the list. And you know, one of the deficits of the deck, it's got very little removal in the actual deck. It's just got 3 bolts. I upped it from 2 for this particular league. It's extremely counter heavy, so you know, something resolves, it can be problematic for you. But the deck just feels really smooth. Like we beat a myriad of decks in this particular league, and you know, from Dredge to Doomsday to Combo to Golo Shops, and here we just took down a humans list. So felt really good. Try it out sometime, guys. Hope you enjoyed the videos.